Hey, hello fuckers. Welcome to my video. As you know, my name is Ayon Hussain and you guys are the Ayon Hussainers. Don't tell me I copied that from Jake Paul, like the Jake Paulers, because I absolutely did. But anyways, yeah, I'm uploading daily and regular again. I'm uploading daily or regular again because I was hanging out with my family this week, like the whole week, so I could not upload. But now the hanging out is done. Now the hanging out is done. Business is on again. Videos are gonna be uploaded daily in this channel or my second channel. Yeah, go subscribe to my second channel too. Its name is The Legacy. So I upload that in that channel also daily. So yeah, today is a very interesting topic. Today we're gonna talk about manifestation, or even manifestation is real or not. Um, if you don't know what manifestation means, explaining to you, manifestation is basically saying to yourself that you can do or you would do that stuff and you would suppose win, that you would do this, you would be successful, you would achieve the things you want to achieve. This is manifestation. But the truth is, manifestation is not gonna work all the time, and that's the truth. Manifestation will not work all the time because it almost like what real manifestation is and what fake manifestation is. Real, it's almost like you're kind of you're kind of trying to convince yourself that you believe, but you're not actually believe in the thing you do. And obviously after the manifestation, or with the manifestation, you have to actually put in the work. you can just you can just say I'm gonna be this and you don't work on yourself. Like, that's not how it really works, right? So manifestation is you gotta work on yourself and you gotta really believe that you would or you can do that thing. That's the reality of the power manifestation, or the power of manifestation. That you would do this, you would do that, you would do you do this, you would do that. And that is manifestation. I was just watching the Jake Paul's when he lost to Tommy Fury's Impulsive podcast. So basically, he lost to Tommy Fury. He was saying that Jake Paul manifest, but this time his manifestation didn't work. With all the reason he said, like wet dream, not feeling good, being sick, and that's, you know what, that's probably one of my biggest fears in life. That for example, I'm going to be in a fucking training camp for months and months. I would do semen retention for months, not having fun, not having alcohol, not having sex. And when at the day of the event, at the main day in the office, in the fight day, it's something like that happens to me, that happened to Jay. Like, for example, I have a wet dream and all of my fucking things, or I get sick, or I sneeze 3 times. That was definitely not a dig at Logan Paul, but, or maybe I sneeze 3 times. I feel sick. I have fever at the day that I have wet dream. I nutted at the day I would fight, and all the fucking energy, it's lost. It's confusing, and that's my one of the biggest fears. So many people. So why I'm bringing up the situation is I have to prove a point. At that point is, I'm bringing up that situation because that happened to Jake Paul. For example, a lot of people say Jake manifests a lot. Jake is the biggest manifester. Like, literally in Jake's bathroom, there's literally pictures of, like, I would do this by this by this. I would beat him. I would achieve this. I would achieve that in his mirror, and throughout his whole like house, there are these hints of manifestation. So after a lot of manifestation, how did Jake lose to Tommy at that night? Because he does manifest. Or what even happened, what if your opponent manifests and you also manifest? So whose manifestation is gonna win? The answer is the better man will win. I'm not saying that uh, that if you manifest you'll be billionaire. I'm not saying if you manifest today or you hard work also. Today you're like, I'm gonna be a billionaire, and you manifest. I'm not saying it would be true, but the thing I'm saying is it would be much truer than it could have ever been, if that makes sense. It would be more true if you never had manifested, if that makes sense. Like, for example, it's better than nothing. I'm not saying manifestation would work always, because the Jake Paul case, it didn't work. He manifested a lot, but he lost to Tommy Fury, fair and square. Fair and square. Doesn't matter. Oh, it was close fight. Does not matter. Yeah, it was close fight, but Jake did lose that fight. And and although like he disappointed a lot of people, I'm not gonna be like, oh Jake, you did your best, buddy. Oh, you no. I was Another thing, I was awake. For example, I live in Bangladesh. If you don't know Bangladesh, Bangladesh is a country in South Asia. So the fight happened in Saudi Arabia, and in Bangladesh, I think the fight time was what, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I was awake for 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to watch the fight, or to get what was happening in the fight. And I just see like Jake losing the first two rounds, and it truly ruined my mood. I still remember that day. Like, I was pissed. I was so upset. It's like how much I care about Jake. That was one of the like it it almost felt like I lost, because how much I have I was supporting Jake. I was convinced that Jake is was gonna win. I was convinced. And I remember that day. I can forget that night. I was very disappointed at Jake, because I knew it wasn't his all. I knew it. Like I knew it wasn't Jake's all. I knew Jake can do better. I knew it. I would be satisfied with Jake if I knew Jake give it all, but I knew Jake didn't give it all. I knew Jake can do better than that. He didn't pop out his jabs. He did not do combinations. He was telegraphing his punches, and still managed to win 3 rounds. So that makes a sense that Tommy Fury is not that good. And I would say that before I die. Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury 9 out of 10 times. Tommy Fury is not that good. Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury 9 out of 10 times. And that one time that Jake loses, he lost that night, February 26th. And many people can call me delusional for that, but I don't give a fuck. Jake wasn't giving combinations. Jake didn't fight Tommy as he fight Andre August last month in December, when he knocked out Andre August in the first round. I was very satisfied. I was very happy. But yeah, to be honest, it's scary how much I care about this kid. Like, I was supporting him so bad. I was supporting him for the fight, and he lost. He lost, and I was like, dude, he lost. I could not believe that. Like, it was weird. Like, I could never imagine Jake Paul losing, and he lost. His biggest fear came true. But he came back, defeated Nate Diaz, and he came back again and defeated and knocked out Andre August, 3 times Golden Gloves champion, in first round. It's mad inspirational. Now, here is my second point. Maybe Jake lost to Tommy Fury is a good thing, because when Jake lost to Tommy Fury, he came back and defeated Nate Diaz, and he came back and knocked out Andre August. Or so maybe Jake losing to Tommy Fury was the better thing for Jake, because it seems like it was a better thing for Jake, and it made Jake train harder. Or maybe Jake is better now than he would ever have been if he didn't lose to Tom Fury, if he would have won that fight. If Jake would have won that fight, he wouldn't train so hard, because he would be like, oh, I'm already so good, I don't need to be better, if that makes sense. Jake would be like, I don't need to be better, like who cares, I defeated Tommy Fury. But what happened? But that didn't happen. Jake lost, and Jake was disappointed at himself. Next day, he flew back to Puerto Rico from Saudi Arabia, wasted no time, and went back to the gym and started training. And started training so hard, and he defeated Nate Diaz, and then he went off and defeated Andre August. It's mad inspirational. So maybe there is a reason for something, or maybe there is maybe there is another thing that is proven here, and that thing that is being proven here is maybe everything has a reason, or maybe everything happens for a fucking reason. Like, maybe at the time it might not sound very good. Maybe when you see Jake not beating Andre August, not beating Tommy Fury, you might see as a bad thing. Oh, Jake wanted to beat Tommy so bad. The feud happened through 2 years. Jake wanted that fight. Jake spent so much time to win that fight, but he failed. It was a bad day at office. He lost. He lost his biggest night. He lost, and he knows. He knows he wins that fight. That's even worse. That's even worse. When you know you're gonna win that fight, and you know you could have done better, and you don't, that's even worse than doing your best. Because when you do your best and lose, you can always say, oh, I tried my best even though I lose, even though I lost. But when it's the Jake Paul situation, when I know, he himself, Jake Paul knows, his family members knows, his friends knows that wasn't his all. I knew it. I knew Jake Paul does not lose that fight to Tom Fury. If they fight again in the rematch, which I hope it happens, Jake is 100% winning that fight. That fight should be won by Jake Paul. But that didn't really happen that night. Jake Paul lost, and maybe that happened for a reason. Maybe that happened so Jake Paul can have his redemption arc. Maybe that happened because after losing to Tommy Fury, he would beat the most notorious, baddest MMA fighter of all time throughout the whole 10 rounds. He would go 10 rounds. Then in December, maybe that happened. Maybe he lost to Tommy Fury because he could have came back and knocked out a 3-time Golden Glove champion, 10-1, Andre August, the legendary Andre August. He knocked him out in first round. Maybe there's a reason for everything. I don't think that's cool. I think maybe that's true. I'm not sure, but maybe that's true. So I know this video is kind of upstairs, downstairs. I know I'm kind of waffling in this video. I know it maybe still not convinced on manifestations because of the Jake Paul situation. Or Jake manifested, so why did he lose? I'm not saying you would win only if you manifest. I'm not saying that. But I can tell that manifestation would be better for you. And that's my reason why I think the reality of manifestation is very powerful. Yeah, manifestation is very powerful, and I manifest in my future too. So I guess thanks for watching this video. Although we were talking about manifestation in this video, but we also talked about like the quote that maybe things happen for a reason. A lot of people don't believe that, but a lot of people do believe that. So we should let that sink. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Watch my old videos, watch my new videos. I mean, cool videos like this. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and press the bell icon to see more videos like this. Share this video to friends, family, and stay healthy, stay happy. And thanks for watching this video. And bye.